From the wild wooded reaches of wonder that constantly seek metaphor comes a well-worn tale of deception that you've mostly all heard before, of two unfortunate children living in the woods with their pa since the tragic demise of the woman that they lovingly referred to as Ma. Their names were Hansel and Gretel. Both had been born in a tree, tough green-belt heavy metal from the community of THC. It's no accidental acronym to fulfill that prophecy that the limits to any endeavour is the stretch of its fantasy. So tighten your seatbelts and sit back for our fairy tale to unfold. The worst would be the weight of our conscience if our story hadn't been told. So for the fulfilment of the Find Yourself Fair, exacted at great psychic cost, it would seem to be appropriate to present a play called Get Lost. It was in the great year of the famine. A pall had fallen over the land. The children were especially hungry, eating sandwiches filled with sand. For their lives were a consideration, as I think I've mentioned before, of taking whatever life offered until a loud knock at their door. And there stood a very fine lady, refusing to be ignored. She said that she was their salvation because she was their new landlord. Because she was the kind of lady they would never have been unlikely to know, they should have been more suspicious because her companion was a crow. She said that her name was Fluenza, and although she came from the town, she was brave. She would be the children's stepmother and teach them how to behave.
Mwah! I make the best minestrone in the world. It is so good. But why I talk an Italian accent? I'm not Italian. But the wood, he no burn. I need more wood. Gretel! Gretel!
I spent all day in the woods, chopping wood. The logs splinter at my touch. Someone give me a challenge, please. Where's that irritating little brother of mine? Hansel! What took you so long? Why do I always have to carry the wood? Because I chop it. It's the way it works. What's that smell? Is it you? No, it's probably Dad and he's cooking. Look. What is that?
Minestrone!
That does not look like minestrone. That looks like, is that water with weird pieces of bread floating in it? And what's that? Is that a cockroach head?
No, it's not a cockroach head, it's a peppercorn. No, that was a cockroach.
Oh, I wish Mother was still alive. She was such a good cook. Yeah, her pumpkin soups and her apple pies and her Rosella smoothies and her raspberry soufflés.
All right. Enough talk about what we can't have. And anyway, I've got some news.
News? What is it? Tell us.
Wait,
Don't delay. Tell us. Now.
We have a new landlord.
What? We have a landlord? Since when? I thought we owned this place.
No, we're just stewards of the land. She's coming from the city. So she's probably very fancy. So you must both be in your best behavior. Yeah? Yeah? Sure? Okay then. She should be here any minute.
I am Fluenza. And this is my crow. Murder. But what is this place? I just dumb, uncivil. Spiders! Let me. Well, that smells good. I imagine this in a sandwich, deep fried and.
Hello? Is this how you greet people? Where you come from?
What do I do, Murder? What do I do?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, this is how we do it in the city. We tend to smell each other in greeting. Yes, that's exactly how it's done. You uncivilized people probably don't know about that, but yes. Food! It looks lovely. I'll try some, shall I? Fantastic. I'm using this spoon. Great. Just What is that?
Minestrone!
No! And it is not that is not a minestrone.
Well then let's see you do it better, Miss High Heels Fancy La chef from the city.
Well, in fact, I am always prepared for such an eventuality. With my bag. I will do just that. It is almost perfect, but we could just do with a tiny, delicious ingredient of children to make it just perfect. How do I get rid of that pestilential father and manage to get the children inside the soup? What's the furthest away, the tree that's furthest away from the house?
Lemons. Tell him to fetch lemons.
Fantastic, yes. You there, scruffy old, man? Fetch me lemons.
Lemons in minestrone.
Like you would know what goes in minestrone.
That's true.
Now, shut the door behind you. That's gotten rid of him. That's gotten rid of him. Now, come closer. Come and try the soup. It smells so good now, doesn't it? Come close. Come.
But there's no way you could have made Dad's disgusting sludge soup even taste edible.
Oh, absolutely. You must try.
That's amazing!
Yes, it is. It always is. Now, why don't you some? Yes.
That's so good!
Right, well, in order to fully get the flavor of it, you have to really the vapors. Put your heads a little closer to the pot. Just a little closer, that's it, almost touching the surface. And then get it on!
She tried to eat us, Dad! She tried to cook us! In the pot! She tried to put us in the pot!
Children have such vivid imaginations, I mean, really. Absolutely not. I don't know what they're imagining. Ridiculous. No.
Children, how many times I told you don't lie? Florence, I'm so sorry about my children.
Pa! That's quite all right. This once. I feel deeply insulted, but I am a gracious and kind being, so I will forgive them this time.
That's how a good person behaves, children. See?
Quite.
Well then, let's bygones be bygones.
Right. Agreed. Let bygones be bygones. Let's have a lovely family dinner. How about it? Let's sit down. Murder to my right. Murder.
If the path to the heart is through the stomach, as the family sits down to their meal, they're wondering whether it's worth it or have they got the rough end of a bad deal.
What a lovely meal, as I always manage, a complete success. Anyway, I would like you now to show me to my room. Oh, is it upstairs? Oh, or do you have a lovely little bungalow in the garden with a four-poster bed and gossamer curtains and silk sheets and a lovely little lotus pond outside and trilling birds to wake me up in the morning and silk carpets and someone bringing me tea for breakfast? Oh, I'll have the bungalow. Yes, please.
Bungalow. There is no bungalow. And there is no second floor. This is the only room.
And that's the only bed.
What? Where do you all sleep? Where do you all sleep?
There.
Oh God, this is uncivilized. In that case, I have a simple and single question for you. Where will you three be sleeping tonight? As I will be sleeping in your bed, which is in fact my bed, because I own this bed and this house and this little forest that you own here, you think you own here. So I think it's about time. I spotted a lovely little clearing out there in the woods. It's got a lovely rotten stump with some slime and mulch and a couple of millipedes buzzing around. I'm sure you can stick some twigs in your ears and scratch together the mulch and the rotting mud and some of that fungus, and you'll have a lovely bed to sleep in. Well, I'll be comfortable here, all right? Ah, fantastic. Off you pop.
Well, I guess as she is our guest for tonight.
Oh, I am not a guest. I am here to stay.
Is she really gonna stay here, Pa?
All right, good night. Off you pop.
We don't have much choice.
At last. Peace and quiet. I believe I go to bed now.
Of course.
Coming as she does from the city, Fluenza is totally unprepared, for the likes of the nightlife can be frightening if one is apt to be a little scared. The owls and the frogs and the crickets might conspire with evil intent to disrupt her sleep and attack her, and quickly her life would be spent.
What is it?
There, you hear it? There, it's these cute little chipmunks climbing up and down the trees and cooing to their mothers, and the civet kittens are purring and fast asleep. I'm sure they're plotting some sort of revenge. They're out to get me. I'm sure you've got to. And then the baby wild boars all snuggly, and I can hear them making happy, dreaming want you to kill them. Kill them all.
But how do I kill them all? I've got this one slingshot and they're all up in the trees. How am I supposed to kill them?
I have it. Now you just cut down all the trees. I want you to cut down all the trees. Every last one. Do it now. Now, all of them. I don't like those trees. Go down with the trees.
Look, I actually don't do the wood cutting. Gretel does the wood cutting.
Well then call it. Call the child. The tasty looking one. I mean, lovely, beautiful child. That's your child. And I'm not going to eat. Hello there.
What's all the shouting about?
Fluenza would like you to cut down all the trees around the house right now.
All the trees, like all the trees.
All the trees.
Like no.
Are you hard of hearing, child? No.
But I only have this axe. It'll take me years.
Not a problem. Even for this eventuality, I am prepared. I never travel without my steel chainsaw. Murder, chainsaw. All right. Can't start the bloody thing. You do it, child.
Wait, but this looks a little dangerous.
Oh no, it's not dangerous at all. And if you by chance remove a limb, I'll put it in the soup. I mean, I'll call the ambulance.
Wait, so I don't need any like protective, I don't know, earmuffs or goggles?
Oh no, you don't have no protection needed. It's quite the eventuality of getting hurt is quite unlikely. And if it's likely, then it's, you know.
Okay, let me give it a go.
Off you go, man. These have fallen in the pot. That's unfortunate. There we are. Now, I still need to separate those children from the father. How will I do it, Mother? How will I tell him?
Tell him to take the children deep into the forest. And then when they're all alone and hungry and unprotected, you can go sneak up on them and eat them.
Yes. I'll do that. I'll call him in, tell him there's breakfast, and I'll tell him. I'll tell him the plan. Breakfast! Idlis. I'm making idlis.
Say idlis?
Oh, that sounds amazing. I'll just call Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, no. There's no need for that. No. Quite no need. In fact, I would, there's not enough. There's not enough. Don't call the children.
Okay, well, how did you sleep then?
Looking like this, I thought you'd never ask. I had a terrible night's sleep. I hardly got a wink after that infernal chainsaw noise. Who organized that? I had to endure the creatures for hours on end. They didn't stop. The tree cutting didn't stop them. I know what the problem is.
Great, what is the problem?
The problem
Yes?
is
Yes?
those
Yes?
infernal
Yes?
children of yours.
What?
What do I do now, Murder? What do I do?
Remind him of the 6 years unpaid housing contribution.
Must I mention the 6 years of unpaid housing contribution? Do you know the retribution that comes for unpaid housing contribution? I can have you taken away take it away from your poor, darling children, and then they'll be all alone in this world, with no one to nurture them, to care for them, to love them, to educate them. They'll be alone, fatherless, motherless, destitute. Is that what you want?
Well, I guess children without a father is worse than being lost in the forest,
Quite right.
I guess.
Everyone always sees it my way in the end, yes. Good, well, fetch them and tell them you're taking them for a walk. And then I want you to take those children deep into the deepest, darkest, dingiest, hardest to findest place in the forest. So far away that you will get them lost. Go now, fetch them. Murder, we need to freshen up.
Did you hear that? Did you hear she wants to get us lost in the forest? She's blackmailing Pa! Oh my God! What should we do?
Don't worry,
I've got a plan.
here you are. I'll tell you later. What's this now?
There you two are. I've been looking everywhere for you guys.
Ah, why? You have something to tell us?
Well, I was thinking, why don't we go for a nice little walk?
In the forest?
Yes, how did you know?
Well, you see, we live in a forest. Where else can we go?
That's true. Well, I guess we'll be going
Well,
then.
before we go, can we just have one little idli for the road?
Oh, absolutely not.
Please? Just one idli?
Well, they're just simply not enough. I've only made 5.
There's a pot full of them.
There are 5, precisely. I've counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which means 2 for murder, 1 for that, scruffy old man, 1 for murder, 1 more for murder, and the last for me.
Does murder really need 2?
In fact, this, I know I've miscounted there, but anyway, we'll keep up with the maths on another date. But this final lovely idli here, I mean, I could, oh dear! I've dropped it, and now it's, oh no! Whoops! Well, look at that. I think this, you can just scrape the toenails off of that, and some of that, that mongoose hair, and it'll be perfectly lovely. All right? There, have your dirty idli. And get lost!
Get
although his heart isn't in it, Pa knows that his kids know how to survive alone in the forest. He's prepared them for something like now. At the same time, the kids know better than to leave their dear Pa alone, with nobody else to cut firewood but a crow and a horrible crone. The real reason that Hansel requested an evening for him on his own was to leave a trail of small crumbles so they could find their way home. And although he's smart and observant, you would think he'd be likely to know that a trail of delicious small crumbles would attract a ravenous crow.
I've been waiting for weeks. I believe I can expect murder any minute. My fantastic crow coming back from her scouting mission to tell me that the children are weak and vulnerable and ready for the harvest. I mean, yes. Yes. There she is. Tell me. My loyal spy, are the children weak and starving and ready to be popped in my pot and cooked for a delicious feast?
No. They are not starving. They are not weak.
No.
They have made a treehouse.
Oh, that's
and an oven.
What? Oh, that's terrible news. Treehouse? A house doesn't belong in a tree. That's complete madness. Who would do that? But an oven? This is a disaster.
No. Take this opportunity. They have an oven, Franza.
What does that mean?
Think.
Yes. But thinking is so difficult. I hate doing it. It makes my head hurt. I hate thinking. Thinking. Well, I can cook them in the oven. That's fantastic. I'll cook them in the oven. Let's go.
No, wait. They will recognize you.
Quite right. I have to come up with a solution. More thinking.
Disguise.
Thinking. Quiet. I'm trying to think. Will you be quiet? I need to think. And in order to think, I have to have absolute silence. Stop making stupid sounds. I am thinking. It hurts. I have it. Disguise. Fantastic. I will disguise myself. I will disguise myself as a hippie. And they will not recognize me at all. All right.
So not only were the kids not lost in the forest, in fact they'd managed to find themselves living in the tree house with their vegan pizza. It was a life of pixies and elves. They didn't expect any devious intentions when Floozy the hippie showed up. It did seem that she generally wanted to help them, so they generously took her on trust. But when she tried to put them in the oven, it came as a complete surprise. Suddenly they saw that Fluenza dressed up in a hippie disguise. But they never thought they'd be grateful, for there were many who didn't agree when they dug a big hole in their forest for the sludge from humility. There's a moral, of course, to our story, intended to instruct and inform that no matter how devilish bad you are, it's never too late to transform.
Gretel, look! It's the sludge tractor! Shanmugam! Manigam! Oh, he says he's coming from humility! Shanmugam! Manigam! Yepalirakinga! Nalarka. Anga. He comes with the sludge from humility, right? Yes, but I don't understand. Why do we have to take the sludge? I mean, we don't even create sludge. We make composting toilets. It's so easy. And it's so disgusting. You can't even use it as compost.
Well, you see, Hansel, we live in a community. And in a community, we all have to do our part. And this is our way of doing our part, even if it means taking in other people's muck. Woo! Pizza's ready. Oh, good. I'm starving.
Woohoo!
Let's get it. Well, hello there! Hello. I am what do I call myself?
Flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Yes, yeah, I am. Flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Your name is Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Flew over the cuckoo's nest. Or you can call me Floozy. Floo. Flower. Very relaxed about these things.
You look familiar.
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely. What are you looking at? No. I'm not familiar. I'm a complete unique individual, and I was named by a ceremonial hippie ceremony.
You have a
Crow? No, crow. Pigeon. Ebony pigeon.
That's right. This is my ebony pigeon. Moo.
Would you like a slice of pizza?
No.
Yes, say yes. Befriend them.
Yes, please. Lovely. Thank you so much. Delicious.
But you just threw it away.
No, that's not. It's right over there. Absolutely nonsense. Children will be children until they're food. I mean, until they're children, adults. Anyway, no, I didn't. I ate it so quickly that you didn't see me eat it. I inhaled it. That's how good it was. Oh no, absolutely not. Anyway, let's change the topic. I would like to. I see you have a pizza oven here.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's tiny. I mean, you could hardly fit one child in it. I mean, one pizza. I have an idea. I would like to gift you something. I'm a very generous, loving, kind person. Yes. And I would like to gift you a huge oven. Wow. An oven so big, such a beautiful pizza oven, that you could fit 2 beautiful children such as yourselves in it. Just as a random size reference, guys, you know.
That would be great.
Yes,
yeah, it would be.
Fantastic. All right, let's build it.
Okay, let's go.
my pizza oven. It is complete. It is ready. Fantastic. All right. Now I just have to work out. I'm having a moment here. I just don't know how. Where does the pizza go? In the oven.
The pizza.
Yes.
You don't know
Does
where the pizza goes.
Does it go over here?
No.
Is it in this hole here?
No.
What about over the top?
It goes in the hole.
In that one here?
No, the one
I don't understand. Where do I put the pizza?
The one with the fire, right there, right there.
This one here? Come and show me. Do come and show me, children. I just don't understand.
Right over here. Look, the fire's in there.
I don't understand. Could you show me with your heads? I'm having a moment. I just don't understand. Could you just point with your heads where the pizza is supposed to be? Fantastic. And now get in there. Come on, you rowdy children, get in there. I'm on fire. Somebody help me. Oh no, I'm on fire. Terrible, I'm on fire. What do I do? I need water. Where's the water? I'm on fire. Stop there.
Oh no, she has fallen in the sludge of humidity.
I need help. Get me out of here.
Are you okay?
I am okay.
You're okay.
I'm more than okay. I am transformed. I don't believe it. I lied to you. I cheated to you. I tried to put you in a fire on multiple occasions. I tried to get rid of that caring, loving father of yours to have you on my own, so I could eat you. I tried to eat you. And yet, after lying and cheating and cajoling and tricking and being nasty and mean, when I needed help and I asked for help, you still helped me. I'm so grateful. I am transformed.
Transformation, here I come. I know where I am coming. Now what I would like is to really change you. Or do sense. The next stage evolution is here. The time is now. Don't hesitate. That's why I can hardly wait to transubstantiate.